So let's apply this formula in a given problem. Hello, math adventurers. Have you ever played with a basketball? Or seen a globe? Or even the Christmas balls? And of course, the billiards ball. All of these are shaped like a sphere. Today, we'll learn how to find the volume of a sphere. That means how much space it takes up inside. Let's roll into it. Okay, so let's start with the vocabulary. We have here the word volume, the amount of space occupied by a three-dimensional object. Sphere. It is a set of all points in space equidistant from a given point called center. So let's say this is your center. Radius is a segment from the center to the point on the sphere. So anywhere here, it can be here. So let's try to put radius here. So this is your radius now. For the formula to use, we have volume is equal to 4 over 3 pi times r cubed. So let's apply this formula in a given problem. Okay, so we have here a toy company manufactures bouncy balls in the space of a sphere. Each ball has a radius of 7 centimeters. What is the volume of one ball? So we're asking about one ball. So the volume is equal to 4 over 3 pi r cubed. So we will be substituting the value for r, or the radius, which is 7 cubed. This one is 7 times 7 times 7. It's not 7 times 3. Okay, so we have your volume is equal to 4 over 3 pi. 7 times 7 times 7 is equal to 343. Okay, now 343 is not divisible by 3. So we will be multiplying 343 by 4, and that is 1,372 over the denominator 3 and then pi. Let's substitute the value for pi, which is 3.1416. Substitute it here, multiply to 1,372, and that is equal to 4,310.28 divided by 3. And our volume here is 4,310.28 divided by 3. That is 1,436.76. Okay, don't forget the unit. We have cubic centimeters. So therefore, the volume of one ball is 1,436.76 cubic centimeters. Okay, so let's proceed to number 2. A standard basketball has a radius of 12 centimeters. What is the volume of the basketball? So we have the formula again, 4 over 3 pi r cubed. Substitute the value for r, that is 12 cubed. 4 over 3 pi. What is 12 times 12 times 12? That is 1,728. So in this case, 1,728 is divisible by 3. So we can divide first 1,728 by 3, and that is 576. So ginagawa natin itong pagde-divide muna para lumiit lang yung mga numbers. So we have here 4 times 576 times pi. So let us write first 4 times 576 times pi. Okay, so 4 times 576 times pi is equal to 7,238.25. Don't forget the unit, cubic centimeters. Alright, so next. A Christmas tree ornament is shaped like a hollow glass sphere with a radius of 5 centimeters. What is the volume of the ornament? So, again, formula. Always write the formula. R cubed. 4 over 3 pi. Substitute the value of R, which is 5 cubed. 4 over 3 pi. What is 5 times 5 times 5? So that is 125. 125 is not divisible by 3, so let's multiply it first to 4. 125 is not divisible by 3, so let's multiply it to 4 first. Over 3, then pi. The volume now is 4 times 125 times pi. That is 1570.8 divided by 3. So that is 523.6 cubic centimeters. So the volume of one ornament is 523.6 cubic centimeters. A science teacher creates a model of the Earth using a sphere with a radius of 20 centimeters. Find the volume of the model. So we have here the formula again. That is 4 over 3 pi, 4 over 3 pi r cubed. 4 over 3 pi, r is 20. Okay, then cube. Compute first the exponent, that is 20 times 20 times 20, that is 8,000. Okay, so here 8,000 is not divisible by 3, so let's multiply 8,000 to 4 first. That is 32,000 pi, and then divide it by 3. Next is, you can multiply 32,000 first to pi, or you can divide first 32,000 by 3, then multiply it to pi. Let's start with division. So we have 32,000 divided by 3, that is 10,666.67. So times 3.1416, so that will give you 33,510.7 cubic centimeters. Okay, another problem is an orange is approximately spherical with a radius of 4 centimeters. Estimate the volume of juice that can be extracted from one orange, and then how much juice can be extracted from a dozen or 12 pieces of oranges. So we have here the formula again, 4 over 3 pi. Let's substitute r with 4, and then cube. So we have 4 over 3 pi. 4 times 4 times 4 is 64. Since 64 is not divisible by 3, let's multiply 64 by 4. So 4 times 64 is 256 divided by 3 times pi. So 256 times pi, so it will give you 804.25 divided by 3. Okay? So let's continue. Let's divide 804.25 divided by 3. That is 268.08. Okay, this one is for one orange. We have to compute for 12 oranges. So we have to multiply this one by 12. So 268.08 times 12, it will give you 32. It will give you 3,216.9984. So round up. Let's round it off. We have 9 and 9 here, so let's make it 7. So we have 3,217. Don't forget the unit cubic centimeters. So this is now your final answer for 12 oranges. Alright, so next, let's go for the last one. We have a ball pit is filled with spherical balls, each with a radius of 6 centimeters. What is the volume of one ball? If there are 500 balls in the pit, what is their combined volume? So let's write the formula. 4 over 3 pi. Substitute R, which is 6 cubed. Volume is equal to 4 over 3 pi. What is 6 times 6 times 6? That is 216. And then, volume is equal to, alright, so 216 is divisible by 3. Let's divide it first. 216 divided by 3 is 72. And then next, multiply. Let's multiply 4 times 72, then pi. So the volume here is 4 times 72 times pi, that is 904.78. Okay, this 904.78 is for one ball only. We have to multiply this one by 500 balls since we are computing for 500 balls. So 904.78 times 500 balls. So that is equivalent to 452,390.4. Don't forget the unit, we have centimeters, so cubic centimeters. And that's how you calculate the volume of a sphere. The formula is volume is equal to 4 over 3 pi r cubed. So next time you see a ball, a planet, or even a soap bubble, you'll know how to figure out the space inside. Keep practicing, keep exploring, and remember, math is everywhere around you. See you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow our page, Math Teacher God. Bye-bye!